everyone, it's Amanda with Americana Gardens, and today I am finally planting some annuals in the containers. So I got some beautiful plants here from my local nursery, and also I picked up these dahlias from Lowe's, and I'll go over them in a second. But what I would like to do is pot up the driveway pots that I have hanging on the wooden fence on the one side, and I have the white geraniums and this purple verbena right here for those, and I think that's gonna look neat. That's gonna look really neat. And again, the white and the purple, I think it would definitely last. I mean, it's a spring color, it's summer color, and it's fall color. So again, picking annuals that you can use throughout the entire year. Purple and yellow and white are usually safe bets for that. Also, I have some other ones that I'm going to be planting on I have two containers that are on opposite sides of the main entrance to my house. It's on Valley Street. I usually don't go down there a whole lot. Like, we have our backyard and our driveways back here, but we actually just lost like half of our block due to fires. Two separate occasions, and like half the block is gone. So it's pretty depressing, not gonna lie. So, and I was kind of like debating if I even wanted to bother like straightening up and cleaning up down there, but I am, and hopefully it'll bring some joy to somebody, including myself, given the circumstances. But the flowers I got for those are some verbenas and the dahlias, and then also I have bidens. These yellow bidens here, they do amazing. Like, these are ace perennials right here. And I also got this alyssum too that I'm going to be putting in the pots. So yeah, I have those two pots that are down below, and then I have 6 pots that are on top of a retaining wall. And I will show you guys all of that when I get down there. If you guys already don't know, if there's any new viewers and stuff, I'll plant something similar in those, but because of how they are positioned on this wall, it takes like a good day of work to do that. So, and that will be a project for another day, because I'm going to be planting on that hill too. Here are these white geraniums here. They're just like a classic and clean and fresh, and you know, these will beef up and get really big and put on some growth. And the more you deadhead them, the more they grow, and that's fine. And I was originally going to use this purple verbena to pair with them, and that's a gorgeous color, don't get me wrong. But then just like a few steps down, I found these types of verbenas. Like, look how pretty that's gonna look together. That's a win. So those are gonna be for the hanging pots that are in the driveway. And then these all, I'm going to take some of these dahlias, not all of them, I'm going to put them in the pots down below. This is a nice one from Proven Winners. This is the one I got from Lowe's. The rest of them I got from my local garden center. Dahlia. So, but like, aren't these like just the perfect flower? They're just like the perfect flower. I love it. So pretty. And then I got this verbena here. And then I got this alyssum. I may or may not use this, but I'm gonna bring it down. I have a feeling I will. But then I also got these yellow bidens right here, and these do excellent in my area. They keep blooming. They keep blooming. So this is all that I got. I think it's an interesting combination. I mean, this is more like pinky, but it helps break up a lot of the purple. So yeah, and I'm just loving this right here. I'm just loving this. Okay, and it looks like a little stormy, very cloudy. There's some dark clouds over there, so the wind's picking up a little bit. So hopefully I can get this all done. Okay, and for those who don't know, now you know. These are going to be the pots that I'll be planting the verbena, the white and purple verbena in, and also the geranium. Hello, kitty. Hi, baby. Hello, Miss Acrobat. Hi. Hi. I think this is the first time you let me pet you. Oh, hello. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, kitty love. Hi, you're gonna walk right by me, aren't you? You're spooky. Hi, spooky. And what I was gonna say is, like, these irises are about to pop. Another few days, I'll be doing a garden tour and these will be in bloom. Yay! Yes, can't wait, can't wait. I don't know what that is back there, but I will find out what that is. Got some tulips blooming here and there. Be interesting to see the tulips and the irises bloom together if they hold out that long. That'll be kind of neat. Just gonna pick up one at a time and bring it over to the back of my car and just work on that. I think it's gonna be easier for me. I'll work on this car. I have to wear gloves. I actually got like a really bad cut on this finger, so I have 2 band-aids on it. I probably should have gotten stitches or something. But yeah, I gotta like protect my little finger. So I gotta wear gloves to help do that. Just ripping out any weeds here. Loosening some soil. And I reuse my soil because why not? Like, okay, the nutrients are drained from it, so you just add fertilizer. You don't need to like keep buying new soil. It's kind of ridiculous. I know some YouTubers do it. I don't. It is a waste of money. Okay, so here's my geranium. Beautiful. And this is the verbena right here. Purple and white. Such a beautiful, beautiful color. Got some more soil. Look at this one, guys. Verbena's budded up too. That's gonna get nice, and this is gonna be like long and leggy, and the geranium's gonna be more like the Thriller. So, excellent. And when you're planting up like hanging pots, be really mindful of how your basket will be facing the main direction, okay? Like, don't plant it in your thing like this, because you'll have to swing it around and it will be different than what you planned. But this is exactly what I want. The geranium in the back, the verbena in the front, and plenty of space for it to grow. Let's go hang it up. Oh, yay! And I'll put fertilizer and water them in and stuff like that, but yes, this is gonna be beautiful. Next one. Okay, yeah, this got some funny stuff in it. Big taproot. Does anybody know what that is? Nice. Beautiful. Second one, complete and gorgeous. And I know it doesn't look like much right now, but these have just come out really lovely. I'm going to really enjoy these when they start to fill out and spill out over their pots here. I just love that color. Look at the flower on this. It's definitely more purple in person than it is in on the camera here. But yeah, these are looking really good, and I'll fertilize them. So I got all 6 of them planted. Lovely. So, alright, so now I'm actually going to do my other pots that are by the entryway on the main street. And I'll be using these dahlias, the verbena, the purple one, these bidens that are yellow, and then some of this alyssum. Hopefully this alyssum will really spill over. These little things, yeah, I get these in the 6-pack because I know by the summer they'll be like a foot wide. They're a very beautiful, reliable flower in my area. But yeah, that color, that mixture right there is gonna be neat. The other 2 pots going up to my house there, and I just cleaned all these out, and I'm actually going to put this section on like a fast forward with music over it because I'm on a street and you're gonna hear the cars go by a lot. But these are all the beautiful flowers I have. Can't wait. Let's get it going. pot down and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. And that alyssum will fill out, dahlias will be blooming. This will trail over, the verbena. Nice. Alright, y'all, the plants are planted and I'm just loving this. This is a neat combination. Can't wait till this alyssum fills out. I ended up putting 3 alyssums in, 2 on the side and 1 in the front here. Then the verbena, the bidens, and then 2 dahlias in the back. It's looking so nice now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So what happened with these 2 pots I got up here, and then I got like 4 pots right there. There's more over here. Those are gonna be planted up another day. Okay, so I did all the planting in the pots for today, and there's still some daylight out and I'm home. I'm not working this evening, so I'm like, hey, let me check out these lilacs. For those who don't know, these lilacs are, I think I said probably 50 years old last time. No, they're a lot older. They're actually not even the original lilacs anymore. They are from the suckers. So the original planted lilacs would have really, really thick trunks. No more. There's no more of that. So really I just have the suckers coming. Some are blooming, and actually some of them I'm going to keep and stake up and kind of make like them like a little straighter and make them like a small tree. I think that would look really cool, and that was the goal with these all along, but they just deteriorated in health. So I know the day's going to come when all of them are going to go, but I could salvage some for another like year or two, definitely this year, and then also I'll just like plant stuff as I take the other things or other branches out. Okay, so it may be a little hard to see, but these trunks, if you will, right there, these are definitely suckers from the original lilacs. Like, some are blooming, some are not. Like this one right here, it produced 0 blooms, and you see there's like this huge gap in here. It just looks weird, right? There had been like 3 original lilacs planted here, maybe 2. But yeah, having this huge gap is just kind of weird. So I'm going to selectively take out some of these. Now I do have stuff down here planted. Like I have this Scotch broom. Oh, this is all budded up and it's gonna bloom. It's gonna be so pretty. I got phlox. These are a bunch of suckers that I'm gonna take down from the lilacs right here. So I'll do that another day. Right now I'm just focused on these larger trunks, if you will. The smell of it is so nice though. So this one, so these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's really 4 there. They're kind of like wonky, right? Like, one, they're leaning over this retaining wall. There's some dead in it. Now, these 2, the furthest 2 right there, besides that one right there, are actually blooming pretty decently. That one is not blooming, and this one is just barely blooming. I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna cut that one that's kind of like coming out of this one trunk, because it just bends over, it looks weird. But I'm thinking I could save these two and stake them up so they're like more upright. And yeah, right over here is like the money shot, right? You got like these gorgeous lilacs. This one is going to be removed. We already talked about that. And see, just the other day we had like a heavy wind and one of the branches broke off. I decided to take that indoors and cut them and put them in water, and its fragrance is lovely and filling up my living room. But I'm going to keep that one. I think I'm just going to probably stake it so it's a little straighter. See what I got over here. See, this is a nice, I don't want to cut that one. Yeah, no, there's definitely some blooms on there. I don't want to cut that one. Maybe I could bring this one up more. Yeah, if I don't break it. That's another thing, I don't want to break these. And maybe I could bring this up too, because that one has some blooms on it. This one isn't really producing anything, is it? I don't know, we'll see. But I got those three over there I could definitely cut out. Okay, that branch that you saw me, it really just didn't even cut it. I just had to put the clippers on it and it snapped off. That's how rotted and old they are. So yeah, they're running their life cycle and it's towards the end. I literally just ripped this one out of the ground. That's how rotted and old it is. So yeah, it was just filled with a bunch of suckers. The top snapped off again, like the other one. Like I was about to cut it and I didn't even have to cut it all the way through and it just snapped. So, but that makes it my job easier. That was dangerous. Alright, I'm literally just pulling these out right now. Just giving them a good tug. Back and forth, wiggle wiggle, and snap, they come. Alright, so this is what I got with these lilacs here. This is definitely a strong one. Like, even when I try and bend this, it's pretty solid. It's not like creaking and cracking like the other ones that snapped off were. So, it's so weird, like, having these gaps. Not just physically or visibly, but just for me, like, that's a lot of space. I cut off a lot here that was dying, and I'm gonna try and grab those two and have them upright more. But it's getting dark, and that's gonna be a project for another day. But started some things, and I think maybe that one I could get rid of too. I actually have a hydrangea on standard, limelight hydrangea, but it only gets like maybe like 3 feet wide. So I'm thinking to help maybe fill in this. That will definitely do it, but it's gonna take a while. I'm going to maybe move this evergreen to Scotch broom after it's done blooming. Relocate it to like right here in front of these lilacs. And I'm gonna put that hydrangea tree right in there. And maybe it'll help fill in some stuff, because I have like Brunnera, some phlox in there. I actually have some Japanese painted ferns, like right in here. I know it's a little hard to see, but right in there. So, I mean, I got stuff and hostas that can't take the brutal hot sun. And this is what this driveway area gets, with the exception of when these lilacs had the canopy, or the large canopy over them. So I'm removing that, and now it's going to affect everything down here. So I gotta think ahead and give the stuff shade that needs shade. So, but yeah, so it's officially dark now, and it's definitely a lot lighter in camera, but I feel like I did a lot. And I'm so happy to get some annual color in, and those pots that I planted are gonna last until frost. So low maintenance, and I'm excited that I got it done, and I can't wait to see them fill out more. Somebody with a really loud motorcycle. Anyway, so thanks for joining me, and until next time, happy planting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.